So now we go to my latest configuration of the deck. The next card I did want to try in the sideboard was Necromantia. So I had to make a few changes in my mana base in order to be able to play it more consistently. I removed one of my Horizon Canopy in order to add a second nurturing peatland. And I also removed one of my 3 forests. I'm down to 2, and I actually added 1 overgrown tomb. Hopefully this will be enough for me to be able to cast Necromantia consistently when I need it. I do have a Curian Ranger too, which should help me get double black easier. Nothing else important changed in the sideboard. I play 4 off of the card. I did remove Fracturing Gust. I can say that I'm not very happy for removing the card, but I did have to do it because I wanted to make sure that I hit Necromantia for the matchups that I do need it. It's gonna be very good against any combo deck, as well as against Tron. I always refer to Tron. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do want to make sure that I consistently beat this matchup. And let's see how it goes. So, first matchup we're gonna see. We were playing first. This is a decent hand. We just miss the Vizier in order to combo them off, and we're gonna keep. Turn 1, we're gonna play our Llanowar Elf. We don't need to fetch with our Windswept Heath yet. And actually it's the mirror matchup. Not exactly mirror. They do play Guildleaf Palace, a card that I've stopped playing since Curian Ranger got reprinted, because I do believe that it doesn't help you with Curian Ranger. It's not a forest, so you cannot bounce it as easily. But from Guildleaf Palace we can understand that they are definitely playing a Golgari version of the deck. Which one? We don't know yet. So turn 2, I'm gonna cast my War Master, Elves Heritage Druid, tap for 3 mana, cast my Devoted Druid. I have 2 Devoted Druids and the Azuri, which means that I'm probably able to combo them in about 2 turns, if I don't draw my Vizier. Turn 2, they're gonna play their Grist to kill their Mana Dork in order to kill my Devoted Druid. I don't know if I would have done that at this point, but I do understand why they did it, because it did take them back a lot. They're down to 2 mana, well, whereas I have a whole board and a Heritage Druid. I mean, they couldn't let it survive. I do understand that, because there's always the threat of comboing them off. So I'm gonna kill a Grist, and the other 2 creatures are gonna attack the opponent. There we go. They didn't cast anything here, so obviously they should have a Collected Company in their hand. But at this point, they're dead. We tap 3 mana with Devoted Druid, Elvish Mystic, and the token, using the Heritage Druid ability. Untap Devoted Druid, tap for 1 more mana, get 5 mana, and then we attack with everything. As always, I'm being careful. So let's see how I sideboarded for this matchup. So what I actually do in the mirror matchup, I always believe that going faster is the best option. I just bring the 2 Grists in. I'm removing the Scavenging Ooze, as well as 1 Realm Walker. And that's it. So let's go to game number 2. Game number 2, we're playing second. This is a bad hand, it has no land, so we have to mulligan. This is not the best hand ever. We cannot beat the mirror like this. So I have to mulligan again and I get punished because I get an even worse hand. And I cannot really go down to 4 cards, so I will have to keep it and hope that I will draw out of it. I bottom the Archdruid and the Azuri because they're 3 drops. The opponent plays Lane of Vitality in the mirror matchup. I'm not sure that's actually a good choice because when elves beat you, they beat you a lot. They don't just beat you for 1 damage. But maybe they didn't have anything else to bring from the sideboard. Sometimes though, I do believe that it's better even not to bring something from the sideboard rather than diluting your deck. Turn 1 I'm going to play my Dryad Arbor as it's my mana dork at this point. Warmaster. Thankfully this wasn't a Heritage Druid, because we would be probably dead. So into our turn, we're gonna play the Cavern and the Warmaster. I hope that we're gonna draw out of it. Shaman of the Pack. How long has it been since I played this card? It has a very nice effect because it deals damage to the opponent, but I do think that in a meta that's very heavy in removal and it's very fast, is not as effective as other solutions out there. So I play my Windswept Heath, I play my Heritage Druid, I'm gonna cast my Archdruid and my Curion Ranger. We're still alive. That's the good part of it. That's the second shaman that actually kills us. I try to do some math here, if I could code for anything good, but there's nothing I can get. I'm on 3, and the opponent kills us with the shamans that I just said that they were not good enough. So we go to our game number 3. So game number 3 now, we're playing first. This is a mulligan, we don't have any lands again, the deck doesn't want to cooperate. This is a decent hand, it's not the best we could have, but we do have to keep, I don't want to go down to 5 again. Turn 1, they're gonna Thoughtseize us and they're gonna take the Curion Ranger. I do understand why they bring Thoughtseize in the matchup, and it can be really good. Especially when my version of the deck, the Abzan version of the deck, is faster than the opponent's version of the deck. But they keep... Oh, they didn't keep a 1 ladder. Sorry, I was mistaken on this one. Okay, 2 mana dorks. We don't draw very well, but we're still fine at this point. And we play out our hand. I don't draw yet because I've seen the Thoughtseize. I will wait for the end of their turn in order to crack my Nurturing Peatland and draw an extra card. Collected Company. Realmwalker. Now I'm gonna crack my Nurturing Peatland. The opponent did draw better than me. I have no reason to hold these back. I'm actually gonna attack with the little ones. I'm bouncing the overgrown tomb and I'm keeping Verdant Catacombs in play because this way I can get Dryad Arbor and block. What I'm afraid of right now is actually a shaman, but because I see they tapped out, I'm not worried as much. I do believe that attacking here wasn't the best option for the opponent, especially when I'm on 17 life. And they have seen in the previous game the Dryad Arbor. So I actually just have to block 2 of the creatures, survive to 1, and then I have too many attackers for them. And just swing in with everything. So that's it for the mirror matchup. And we're going to the next one.